Syria's ceasefire is in tatters. The latest, an airstrike on an opposition hospital in Aleppo. This one supported by Doctors Without Borders and the Red Cross. Dozens killed, including children and at least 3 doctors. One of them, the last paediatrician. So severe the attack, the Red Cross issued a statement saying the destruction of the hospital are putting millions at grave risk. The bodies, the grief, piling pressure on faltering peace talks in Geneva.
In the last 48 hours, we have had an average of 1 Syrian killed every 25 minutes. 1 Syrian wounded every 13 minutes.
3 weeks of talks, 1,000 miles from the front lines, little progress. The two sides using the ceasefire to talk about political transition. But accusations, not compromises, traded.
The threats that emanated from the opposition who were here in Geneva before they sulked and got upset and left, these declarations were translated on the ground into attacks.
The opposition, for their part, pausing their participation, blaming the government for renewed offensive, making talks meaningless. Within days of pulling back from the talks, opposition fighters last week on ceasefire, shown here in their own propaganda video, back to the battlefront. The UN envoy urging Russia and the United States to step in again, save the ceasefire, save the talks.
We need that to be urgently revitalized. And only the Russian Federation and the US, as they did when they launched suddenly everything related to the cessation hostilities, needed to come back again and relaunch it.
In the meantime, the killing is escalating. No date set for the next round of peace talks. The UN envoy planning a visit to Moscow next week. Urgency and peace, both in short supply.